Hi guys, welcome to Citizen Mentors. My name is Ketan. Finally, the IIM Ahmedabad calls are out for 21-23 academic year. So those who've got a call from IIM Ahmedabad for VARC or other AWT and personal interview, congratulations. Now we've already won the half of the battle, and it's going to be even more important from now the way you prepare and you kind of go for an AWT and personal interview. Now you might have this fear that okay, I got a call, I feel good, but then I'm not sure whether I'll be able to crack it or not. Because a lot of people feel that it's IIM Ahmedabad and it's going to be, the interviews are going to be really stressful, the interviews are going to be really intense and all that. To be very honest guys, ऐसा नहीं होता है. Interviews in IIM Ahmedabad or interviews for IIM Ahmedabad, whichever location you choose, or even if it's going to be online this time, they're always in a very subtle way. They're always going to be in a very straightforward way. They do not actually believe in having intense interviews or rigorous interview until unless you give them you give them the chance make it really intense or stressful for you. So that point is something should not be worried about. It's going to be really super fine for you all. Now the most important thing is that how do you prepare for it, because the conversion is something that you need to look out for. So around about 1300-1400 people do get a call from IIMA, and the conversion, you know it, right? It's going to be around about 1/3 or 35%. This is what you need to understand, that from now how are you going to prepare for your entire interview process. I will be helping you in this video to give you guys some guidelines. Even if you follow them, you should be fine. Now AWT is going to be very simple. A topic will be given to you. You have to write something on that topic. You have to put your thought you have to have a good thought process for it. You have to put everything that you want to say in a given word limit. So you cannot really extend it. There's only going to be one piece of a paper. You have to write down everything in a very beautiful way, so that you should be able to convey your thoughts to the interviewer in a fine way. So it's going to be fine. The topics are going to be something which I have not seen IIM Ahmedabad giving topics which are pretty much abstract. And even if you get them, if you're with us, if you're with Citizen Mentors, we will take care of you. Now that's AWT part. The most important part is going to be personal interview. This is where a lot of students actually not able to make it. So even after having a great CAT percentile, even after having a great academic record, work ethics, gender diversity, academic diversity, so many people, they are not able to convert calls because of the personal interview. So this is going to be a make or break. Now, what's the requirement for personal interview as far as IIM Ahmedabad is concerned? Irrespective of your background, what you should be getting ready for. Number one, the most important thing that IIMA is looking at is clarity of thoughts. You got to be very much clear with what exactly you want, why you want IIM Ahmedabad, what do you want to do in IIM Ahmedabad, what sort of electives you're looking at. So you might want to check a little bit of curriculum part also, because the panel would definitely want to take people on board, those who've got a clear understanding that this is exactly what I want to do in my life. I'm pretty much clear with the thought process. I have decided these things for me, and IIMA is going to be that bridge which will help me to actually cross the line. Simple si baat. Right? Now this is exactly what people need to understand, but I think a lot of time people fail to do so because there is so many things around you, right? And you're really not sure whether you should be actually taking a chance on saying कि मुझे IB चलना है, मुझे consulting चलना है, मुझे PE चलना है, मुझे VC चलना है. तो मेरे ख्याल से यहाँ पे थोड़ा confusion हो जाता है, which we will take care of for you, so don't worry about that. Now, number one, clarity. Number two, that the IIMA folks are really looking at is how do you perform in the personal interview? Because I believe being a panelist a couple of weeks, because I have seen people reacting and not responding. So IIMA a panel would definitely love to see you responding to their questions in a very subtle way, keeping your calm, and kind of having that entire process very smooth, right? So this is what we have observed, last year also, or even previously, that sometimes students tend to react because they are so nervous. They're already overwhelmed because they are facing the IIMA panelists and they're facing the IIMA faculties. So this is something I would advise you to kind of read through your entire resume, understand what you have done in your life, understand your entire resume, right? Because now you guys will have to fill in the form. There are going to be around about 6 to 7 tabs that you need to fill in as far as the IIMA application is concerned. And you will have to write down everything, your achievement, your national achievement, if you are a gold medalist, or so on and so forth, right? So guys, it's quite important that you kind of go through your resume couple of times, understand what you want to do, understand what are going to be future goals, write it down nicely. So clarity of thoughts is important. Responsive behavior is quite important. Number 3 that they are very much keen on is understanding your achievement. Now I have seen people being gold medalists, but they are not able to perform on the D-Day. And I've seen people being average academically, right? But they have done a phenomenal job on the D-Day. So guys, you need to be very sure as far as your achievements are concerned, and they do matter a lot. आपके form में आपको दिखेगा that the achievements that they're talking on the basis of national level, the domestic level, or probably can say that the state level and all that. इसलिए मैं CAT के पहले भी कहता था, like people used to tell profile बनाओ. Now you will be able to understand कि यार certificate of participation has no value. If you have certifications which are like rank holder or national level or state level or district level, now your candidacy is going to be even more strong. But let's just say even if you do not have these things, there is a way that you can actually approach your entire interview, which we will be training you on. Now, so achievement is something you need to be really sure about it. If you have academic achievements a lot, right, then I know you might not like it, but you have to be academically super duper good, because IIM Ahmedabad is damn critical when it comes to academics. It's a no mercy thing. The panel is going to be pretty chilled out. They will be asking questions in a very subtle way, in a very calm way, but they expect you to answer them, because it's the college which is academically driven, guys, right? So again, I mean there are ways how do you avoid those academic questions, but anyway, in a layman's language, or for a general, I would as of now say that you need to prepare very well for your academics, whether you like it or you hate it. You got to prepare for that. There is no doubt about it. Now, you might get a little bit surprises in IIM Ahmedabad interview. It's not always the case that you will be you'll be grabbing that chair and you will be getting the first question, which is like, tell me something about yourself or how are you and blah blah blah. You may not get that question. There might be a bouncer thrown at you, wherein they might ask you, okay, what's your take on the COVID vaccine? What's your take on the global economy? What's your take on the Indian stock market? Do you think it's a scam, or do you think it's actually driven by the liquidity, so on and so forth? But they might ask you anything to do with the space or anything they can ask you, right? So you should be in a position to take it very well. Okay, fine. You might encounter a GK question. You might encounter something which has a point of view. So it is going to be a little bit the variety. So that's what I say, right? When you ready for everything, you should be having a good chance to convert it. But guys, personal interview बहुत ज़्यादा matter करता है. On a broader level, what are the things that you need to do right from now? Go through your resume very well. Think about your achievements very well. Think about what sort of path you want to do. Post your MBA, what sort of domain you want to get into, and your academy. So these 3-4 things are going to be really important. So guys, I am launching this program. It's called as C2C Mentors Interview Scholarship Program. We would love to train you. Those who've got IIM Ahmedabad call, there is a scholarship. The link is given below. You can admit yourself. You can take the admission for the AWT and the PI for IIM Ahmedabad exclusively. We started this from last year. Last year we had a conversion of around about 80%. I would love to train you all. Even this year also, you will be trained by me personally. Then you will be trained by the folks from IIM ABC, FMS, KIL. So we will be talking about the general knowledge, current affairs, analysis, database. How do you kind of go through your resume and kind of put it across that? Why do you want to venture into investment banking? Why do you want to venture into private equity? Why are you looking for a branding job? So all these things will be done and discussed. All these things will be done and discussed during the interview. So if anybody who's interested to join us, most welcome. We start from today. There's going to be a lecture today, so you can join us. If not, then guys, at least try to do the things which I've told you. Just take care of these things and practice a lot. We tend to give around about 4 mock PIs for IIM Ahmedabad. 1 will be taken by me, which is definitely going to be on a stress level, and other 3 will be taken by IIM Ahmedabad and other IIM students. So guys, this is my plan and I wish you all the very best for your interview process. It's a golden opportunity, guys. Work really hard for it. So guys, if you have any question, put the comment on the video, and thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thanks a lot.